The United States joined the First World War in 1916. Do you think it is true or false? This statement is false. The United States joined the Allied powers in World War I after declaring war on Germany on April 6, 1917. True or false? Fighting during World War I took place exclusively in Europe. This statement is false. The First World War took place across Europe, Africa, Asia, and Oceania. Fighting did not only take place in Europe. True or false? Tanks were first used in warfare during World War I. This statement is true. On September 15, 1916, during the Battle of the Somme, 32 British Mark I tanks, 9 of which reached the enemy lines. True or false? The Russian Empire mobilized more soldiers than any other nation during the First World War. This statement is true. The Russian Empire mobilized 12 million soldiers during World War I, more than any other nation. Germany mobilized 11 million soldiers. True or false? Winston Churchill, Joseph Stalin, Adolf Hitler, and Franklin D. Roosevelt were all veterans of World War I. This statement is false. Winston Churchill and Adolf Hitler were veterans of World War I, but Franklin D. Roosevelt and Joseph Stalin were not due to their respective roles and circumstances during the war. True or false? Gas masks were also created for animals for use during gas attacks in World War I. This statement is true. Horses, dogs, and pigeons were vital in the war, equipped with gas masks and protection boxes to shield them from gas attacks, just like soldiers. True or false? The armistice between the Allies and Germany was signed on November 11, 1918 at 11 a.m. This statement is false. The armistice was signed between 5 o'clock and 6 a.m. on November 11, 1918, but took effect at 11 a.m. True or false? David Lloyd George was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom at the start of the First World War. This statement is false. H. Asquith was UK's PM until 1916, succeeded by David Lloyd George until after World War I. True or false? Spain remained neutral throughout World War I. This statement is true. Spain declared neutrality on August 7, 1914, and maintained that stance throughout the entirety of the First World War. True or false? Harry S. Truman was the only U.S. president to serve on the battlefield during the First World War. This statement is true. Harry S. Truman saw combat in WWI's Meuse-Argonne offensive, while Dwight D. Eisenhower, despite being in the Army, remained stateside.